I mean, the size of some of these missiles is just big from Iran. The stuff that they fired upon us. And no one was hurt, not a hair of anyone's head. Oh, that is wonderful. Wow. Well, you know, whether or not you believe that that was a Passover miracle where Iran tried to strike us and then God swats these missiles out of the sky. Yes, I know the Arrow 3, and I know Iron Beam is Star Wars is on its way here with the Israelis' inventions, Iron Dome. Yeah, but is God at work on Passover? I'd like to tell you something that happened hours ago to me, which makes me think, yes, we're in the midst of a Passover story still. Hey, I could be dead right now. We were on a mission. We're Black Ops, where there's not a single light. It's night vision. We're going for it. We're going at high speeds to this cliff. Okay, I'm not going to get into the details. Lots of dust. And what happens is Hummer transport, where I'm machine gunist, you know, and heavy machine gun. And what happens is we cross this dangerous area. Hardly could tell there was even danger. And then the next transport, almost, the ground almost gives way. Hummer 3, the ground gives way. It goes flying. Have you ever crashed? Have you ever somersaulted with your car a few times? Let me tell you what, it's scary. Imagine you are in an open vehicle, packed full with all kinds of equipment, including guns and weapons. You know, we normally carry lots of explosives and stuff. And so imagine you're rolling down a cliff edge, and imagine this, you don't know if you're going to make it out alive. Same thing with the one behind. It just careens off the cliff, but it's stopped by a tree. Yes, some of my guys were injured. Yes, some of our guys were injured and hospitalized, but in the end of the night, long nights, minor injuries. And I'm saying, wow, this could have been so much worse. People could have been squished, arms had to be amputated, legs, I don't know. Sure, we've been through a war. Sure, we all have stories, but this is just now, hours ago. And I said, you know what? I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to still believe we'll get these hostages. I'm glad to believe to rescue them. I'm glad to believe that that just like coming out of Egypt, just like Moses, Charlton Heston, he's up there. Not the guy from the NRA, but you know what I mean? And you see this, let my people go and the gods of Egypt fall, and everyone sees, yes, God is still at work, still loves Israel, and I just feel glad to be alive. Keep praying for our guys, trying to get them all shoes. Right now, I believe that everybody got to have new shoes, and Joshua chapter 1, and trample on the encampment of the enemy, and crossing over the Jordan River on Passover. Well, that's what we are doing now, is to complete this rescue mission. A lot of fake news out there. A lot of emotions are high around the world, as you've seen. And I think it's more important than ever to speak truth. Israel are not a colonialist power. We are indigenous to this land. Dig anywhere in this country, you find Hebrew, okay, you find the history, and I think it's time to recognize that we're on a rescue mission. We're here to defend the defenseless. We're here to be good shepherds. I've said this all throughout this war, and we'll continue to be good shepherds, carry our shepherd stick, and just like Moses did, and rescue them, bring them home. Keep praying with me for a Passover miracle. Now let's count the Omer. We're going to be counting the Omer all the way till June 11th. Which is Pentecost. Penta means 50. We're going to find out a lot more about what God wanted us to do. What is this whole first fruits festival? What does this all mean? So it does say it in the Bible. We got to do it, Leviticus 23, and I think it's just wonderful to do it this time. So let's count day 2 together. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, sovereign over the universe, who has sanctified us and commanded us to count the Omer. Hayom Yom Sheni LeOmer. Today is the second day of the Omer count.